Now, speaking of that, more access to books is a good thing. Public libraries, bookstores, great places to grab a new book. Actually hold it in your hand, right? Another option that continues to grow in popularity. This morning, we made a short drive to the Boise Bench, where one of the very first free little libraries was installed nearly 10 years ago. These days, it's more popular than ever.
We saw lots of kids walking by every day in the morning and again in the afternoon and in the evenings with their parents and their families on bike rides. So we thought this would be the perfect corner. This is a very popular little free library. And as an avid reader and a writer, I convinced my husband that our corner spot here right near the elementary school would be a perfect spot for something like that. And we found this doghouse on Craigslist that a woman had built for her small poodle. But these little shelves inside that have this purple shag carpet she built for her dog. The dog didn't love it as a doghouse, but we love it as a library. We made the bottom shelf because it was the most accessible to small people, kids' books, and the top shelf we try to keep like adult novels. We go through a lot of books, and the idea behind the little free library, it says right here, is take a book and return a book. The same people who take books often bring them back, so they'll either bring back the same ones or old ones that they've already read a million times in their own collection. As a parent, you're always looking for more things to read. And it's also just such a fun community spot for neighbors. We'll often see multiple neighbors here at the same time, and they're just like sitting down chatting and talking about their favorite books and what they love about the library. We've had people leave gifts inside, you know, like candy at Halloween, little notes, little presents for little homemade bookmarks for neighborhood kids to take. It is so beloved. It has become an icon. There's been like vintage cookbooks in here and textbooks that we've been looking for and like, you know, brand new novels that we haven't bought yet at the, you know, bookstore. The elementary school often makes field trips here. Every year the teachers will come and the kids will bring a book to trade and get a new book, and they'll sit down here under our trees, and I'll tell them the story about the little free library. And stories are meant to be shared, and in particular, I feel like we miss so much now, like holding that paper copy in your hands. It's such a different experience, I think.
It is a different experience. And that unique little library, well, it's not the only one, as you know, probably riding around the Greenbelt, you've seen them, in your neighborhood possibly. There are dozens of them around the Treasure Valley. As of today, there are more than 150,000 of them across the world. More than 70 million books shared every single year with these free little libraries. Take a book, leave a book. You can find a list of all those free little libraries in your area. We have an interactive map where you can do that. Just go to the ktvb.com. We have a link that is in this story. By the way, Amy told us one of the coolest books she found in her little library. She kind of mentioned it there. A cookbook, a 1940s cookbook, complete with handwritten notes and even the oil stains. Something she says she still uses today.